Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the Agents of Sigma.
And today we're playing Doomsday Countdown.
Doomsday.
Do 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 do. Yep, Doomsday Countdown. That joke probably won't make sense to anybody not in the UK.
Or under the age of about 35.
No, they all watch it. All the youth watch it. So Doomsday Countdown is a small box game published by GW. They've got a couple of these out. There's the Fire Team one, which is based on Kill Team, and then there's this one, Doomsday Countdown. I don't think they're available in Games Workshop stores.
No.
You have to go to your Barnes and Noble. But for UK viewers, brilliantly this time they're going to be available in game as well. Unlike Blitzball 2 and Blitzball 1.
Boo.
I don't know if any of these type of small games that they've done before.
All the Space Marine Adventures before, because there's a couple before this, isn't there? And they didn't do any of those.
It is a Space Marine Adventures game.
Space Marine Adventures.
So it is a co-op game. Yeah, so it's available in Barnes & Noble, Game in the UK, and GameStop.
Yep.
I think they're possibly Germany based and possibly US based, but you probably know better than that if you live in Germany or the US. Yeah, it's a co-op game. So all the Space Marine Adventures games are co-op games. Games Workshop don't make very many co-op games. I suppose City, if anybody can remember what that is.
What's that? I don't know what those are.
That was co-op games. So they will have a quest, but other than that, they don't do a lot. And so this one it's hex-based, very exciting. It's hex-based tiles that you lay out at the beginning. We have set this game up. It's got a sort of slightly confusing setup system, but basically you start with you can't really see them now. You start with these three hexes, I think, in the start, 4 hexes even with the one in the middle, and then they have on the back of them. Just lift that one up. They have the Imperium signal on the back, the Aquila. So you start off with those, and then you basically have a big stack of cards, and you go round each passageway and lay a new tile.
Yep.
And then there are 3 important tiles which kind of gets inserted into the stack in certain places. In the top half you have the elevator, which is this one here. In the bottom half you have the control panel, and at the very bottom, doesn't even get shuffled in, right at the very bottom is the Doomsday device itself. Doomsday Countdown, and that is the Doomsday device.
Doomsday.
And the aim of the game is the Space Marines have to run down here, pick up the codes, run over there, deactivate the device, run back here, and get in the elevator.
Get out of dodge.
It's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze in the elevator, I have to say, to get out of dodge. And they've got to do it in 20 rounds. It's D20 here. I don't know if you can see it, but D20 here in 20 rounds. Maybe we should put on the green screen.
You also have on the board these cultists at various points, and there's these green tiles here that also are randomly shuffled into the deck. That's where the cultists start, and you just place them on at the beginning.
And another key point is we have these 3 tokens here, which are tunnel lids, and we do also have to shut each tunnel before we can.
You can't quite see the image on here, but it is just like a
looks ideal for scaling, really. It's a shaft.
That's what it is. Basically a shaft
with a ladder in,
leading down to the lower levels, and they have to basically plug them back up again.
You also get a little data card for each Space Marine. It's very simple. There's almost no data on it. There's their to hit value, which all of them are 3+, and there's their wounds value, which all of them are 3. So they've all got 3 wounds. They all hit on a 3+, and it's almost as simple as that. It's a game for 1 to 3 players. If you're playing with one of you, just play with all Space Marines. If there's 3 of you, you can have 1 each. I've got 1. Pete's got 2 tonight. You also get there's a whole deck of war gear cards. You get 6 between you, so if it's a 1-player game, you use all 6, and otherwise you just spread them out amongst you. So we've got 3 each. We'll explain what they are. They get extra little things, and one of them here, for example, is a healing, Gene-wrought healing, who isn't a member of a indie band. He is. It gives me 1. I can remove 1 wound counter from Space Marine, which actually I think is going to be pretty powerful in this game, because once you've hit 3 wounds, unless you've got a war gear card, that's it. There's no coming back really from that. So
each Space Marine also has a little ability at the bottom under their name, which they each have unique to them, which they can use. One of them, for example, they can move onto a space and they can just kill a cultist that's in that space when they move onto it. And we'll go into those as we go along. But this should be a relatively quick game. It counts down from 20 to 0, and if you hit 0 and you haven't done all of the things, you getting the code, disarming the device, closing up all the portals and getting out of there, then you lose, basically.
It's game over, man.
Game over.
One other thing is say these models are from existing kits. I think we may have talked about in the unboxing. This is one of the old. These are assault. No, they're not. They're just intercessors from the little 3 miniature box that they did for the previous edition of 40k.
Yep.
And the cultists, I think, are from a Blackstone Fortress.
They're a Blackstone Fortress add-on. Yes. Yeah. So you've just got some basic cultists in there, a leader, a grenade launcher, and a heavy stubber.
And there are cards for each of those. Most of them are initiates, but there's 3 specialists.
Yeah.
Or about 1 specialist, 1 heavy, and 1 champion have slightly different skills.
They pretty much all hit on a 5+ again. They all have only 1 wound, so when they get hit, they are out of there. Except for the champion, who can basically take 1 wound before they die.
Just for quick, always like to let everybody know how terrible I am at building stuff. These actually weren't too bad. They all go together without glue. The Space Marines are, I think it's a pretty tried and tested kit, and it goes together pretty nicely without any real problems at all. And the cultists actually, compared with the Necrons in the Kill Team game, or the Fire Team game, they go together much nicer. There's just one, we might ping one of the, I can't remember which one it was now, possibly this lady with the big heavy stubber, that her arm might ping off. That was the only bad connection. Everything else connected very nicely. I haven't used any glue. None of them are glued. Yeah. And obviously you can paint them if you want to. We haven't. We've chosen to use this. I'm kind of thinking if you've got, it's obviously aimed at younger players. If you've got younger players, you probably aren't. You're not going to paint it all up before you play it.
No.
So this is just raw plastic.
Straight
Interestingly, they haven't chosen to change the plastic of the Chaos Cultists. I thought sometimes they would go for a different colour. So you've got blue Space Marines, but you have only got grey cultists.
You thought they might have done them in red or something.
Yes,
but there we go.
Yeah.
So we're all set up and ready to roll, so we're just going to crash on with the first round. So at the start, all the Marines start in the middle together. Now you can only have normally 2 Marines on a hex, so the first Marine that activates has to move off of that hex as a bare minimum. You can move through a hex with 2 Marines in it, but you can't finish, apart from right at the very end of the game, you can't finish any activation with three Marines in the same hex. Yep. Each Marine is activated in turn. They can be activated in any order. Once they've activated, they get an activation token. So I've got 2, so I'll activate one first, and we'll just take turns. There's no real particular order to do the Marines because it's co-op, so you can pretty much do it however you like. Yep. So I'm going to activate Brother Sikaran first, and he's just going to go 1, 2, 3 over here because we want to get that code, so we might as well go off and do that whilst the other 2 clean up all the mess. Yeah. Now I've actually got a special ability on my Brother Sergeant Artellus. He's got his heroic bearing, which I don't think is like ball bearings. It's just this great big silver ball. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. It's heroic. It's heroic. Well, which means I can, during each of my activations, after I've made a move or attack action, I can pick a Space Marine, including myself, and make a free move or attack action. Only once. Only once. But at any point, pretty much after any activation that you do that's a move or an attack. Yes. I think I'm just going to blow one of these Chaos Cultists away. So I need a 3+. We have ended up with one of the Chaos Cultist spawning points directly off of where we start, so it's going to get a bit violent. We can blow that up and then move in and seal it up. Because if we can kill both of these and stand on it, they can't spawn. That's one already cut down. They can't spawn this. It's interesting that they give you 3 dice, but you really only ever need 1. That is a very good point. They are, as we mentioned in our unboxing, really nice chunky dice. Much better. There we go. 5! Whoa, so I have to choose, are either of these initiates? Yes, this one on the right here is an initiate. So you have to pick the initiate first if you've got multiple choices. Yes, which makes sense. But now, your second activation. Yeah, but I'm going to let you move, so you can move. Oh, so you can then you can give that to me. So that's he's going to move over there and grab that code. Yeah. Beep boop, or he doesn't get it yet, does he? Because he has to spend an activation. So, and then second action, I'm going to shoot the heavy. Shoot the heavy. 5 again. There's another dead one. Dead heavy. And then for my final activation, I'm going to stand on the hex. Right, there we go. So that was pretty good. Yeah, it's all going well so far. So I don't know whether we're meant to give these tokens, but we are reasonably intelligent. We can remember that whether they've activated or not, but I think you're meant to give them those. You're meant to give them those to indicate that they have activated. But I mean, if you've got 3 players, especially, you're going to know who's activated and who hasn't, because you can be like, I have moved. I know that because I just did it. You'd hope anyway. On to the last guy, Brother Ghislaine. He's going to take a pot shot at one of these guys here. Going to shoot pieces. Pot. Oh, 3's good. 3's good. So I kill him. 4 ups. It's 3 ups. Kill him. And now I'm going to use his Hammer of Wrath ability. So once during each of his activations when making a move action, Ghislaine can move into a tile that contains a single Chaos Cultist. And if he does, that Chaos Cultist is slain. So he's just going to go boop boop and smash him in the face.
Oh, okay. And I think it says at the point at which you would get this, they will get taken off.
They will get taken off again.
So you don't actually need
which heightens the real kind of uselessness of those tokens. So
maybe there are war gear cards that say you can only use
maybe. Could be. We haven't seen any, but maybe that is the case. So all the Marines are activated, and now we have the next step in the process, which is, one of the good things about this is you don't have to try and decide what you want to do with the bad guys. You just pick a card from this handy little deck here. So I'll draw a card, and it is closing in. Each Chaos Cultist makes one move action.
Ooh.
So they're all just going to go boop, boop, boop.
Okay, well we've been pretty effective at clearing these guys out. So
yes, but now that's the end of that round, isn't it?
Yes, that is the end of that round. Okay, that's that. They've all moved. There's no attacking to be done because they haven't got line of sight.
Nope.
So then we do step 3, which is the Chaos Cultists reinforce.
Ooh.
And normally they'd start coming back. Oh no, they can. We can have one back over here.
So pick a number between 1 and 4, Robin, and I'll put the one randomly on.
Okay, and 3.
3, okay. So this guy's going to go there.
Yep. And then you repeat this until each tunnel tile has 1 Chaos Cultist on it, and there are no hidden Chaos Cultists. So we can't put cultists in these tunnels because we've got Space Marines standing on them.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically pick a free end and go round.
And we put 1 Chaos Cultist on each.
And put a Chaos Cultist on each. You start with 1 and you go around in a clockwise direction.
Okay. So we'll put this guy here. We'll put the heavy here. And then we'll put the grenade launcher here. So that's the end of round 20, or whichever we want to look at, round 1. So we're down to 19.
19.
And I can't find 19 on this
Feels
dice.
like it's going quite well at the moment, but I'm sure there's time for it to go horribly, horribly wrong yet.
There always is.
Right.
Blokey over there is going to use one of his action points to pick up the code.
Okay. So you've got to get it over there through all those cultists.
All of these cultists, so he might as well just use his other 2 and go 1, 2 and move back to there.
I am going to use Brother Sergeant Artellis's first action to block this off. So that's good.
Cap that.
Yeah, and then I think I could come this way to try and shoot. But I think I'm just going to leave that one down there and try and start dealing with this lot. So I'm not going to be able to do anything with this turn, but I am going to move and then move again.
And he has a special ability, doesn't he? Which means he can actually then either make an attack or a move action.
Yeah, or I can choose you to, but I can't shoot here because it's from centre to centre.
Yes.
So I'm almost wondering whether I've made a boo-boo there because these are going to move down and they might attack me.
Well, they might. Depends on what the next card is. It's hard to tell what they are. So some of them move.
Yeah, but I think I've got... Mind you, I don't want to go that way. You've got to go that way. But we do need to clear out the space marines. I think I'm going to... cultists. I think I'm going to do that anyway. But you can now... I can give you an extra move if you want one. I guess you don't want to move this guy.
No, but we could move him down because he needs to get over here quick smart too.
Yeah, okay then. So will I move him 1?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So this guy here, Brother Ghislaine, he's going to use one of his action points to cap off this exit as well. Mm-hmm. He's then going to take a pot shot at that one there. 6.
Hey!
Nukes him in the face, which is good because he was the heavy.
Yeah.
And then he's got 1 point left. So he might as well start coming back around this way as well.
Yeah.
And then so the cultists again.
Well, it's fast, isn't it?
It is fast. I could definitely see this game does say it takes 30 minutes. I could definitely see it being a 30-minute game.
Yeah.
So this one is take them down. Each Chaos Cultist makes 1 attack action. Well, that's a shame because they can't see
Well, it doesn't say
anybody.
what they do if they can't. Otherwise, that Chaos Cultist cannot make that attack action. Boo-hoo!
So there we go.
They can't make that attack action.
So they do nothing
this
time.
Oh, that's each Chaos Cultist. Yeah, that is literally...
So that's it. They all just sit there and go,
Let's load these. What do you think we might use it for? I don't think there's anybody around here.
Literally no idea.
Yeah. It's like when we played Blackstone Fortress that time, where they all hid round the corner.
Exactly, yeah. So that's the end of that round again. That cultist comes back on, and we get down to 18.
We don't have to put that cultist there.
We don't, and it kind of makes sense that they wouldn't necessarily go there, but where else could they? They'd have to come all the way over here.
That's the only place they can go.
And they'd be absolutely miles away then, though.
Well, that's fine. We're allowed to do that.
We can do that, because it's our game.
That's in the rules. You players pick where they go.
Players can pick. Yeah. So it's back to the Marines again.
Yeah, I think shall I go first and just go on a shooting
killing frenzy? Yeah, you might as well.
Okay, so I'm going to go there.
Yep.
And basically.
So use your free action to make an attack.
Should I use 3 attacks?
Shoot them to pieces.
Okay, well I could use 3 dice then, couldn't I?
Well, no, because we have 2 normal guys and a boss. So I guess you could.
Yeah,
you could roll 3.
If I get all 3 successes, then they all go. Otherwise, it's the initiative.
So 3+.
Oh,
bam, bam, bam.
They're all dead.
So 2 of them go, but the boss doesn't.
because they've got the boss has got a.
So when they would be taken out of action or when they would be removed, you basically put a wound counter next to them instead. So they've got 1 more life left, effectively.
So
at
that's
the
me
moment.
done.
That's you proper done.
I'm done.
So it's over to me. So I'll operate Ghislaine first, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there, but he can't actually do anything else. And then.
So do you actually want to do that then?
Well, there's no. I mean, the other guy can't get any closer or do any more anyway.
No, but if you left him there, you could put him there, and he's closer with the codes. Which you remember the codes?
No, yeah, true.
Where are the codes gone?
I've got them.
Oh, they're on the card.
On his card.
They're on the card. Yeah. So
Yeah, true. I'll do it the other way around. So he'll go 1, 2, 3 to there, and then he'll come around to there, and then it's over to the cultists.
Cultists, what are they going to do? What are they going to do?
We have
it's
hidden mining charges. That doesn't sound good.
no.
Roll a 6-sided
like
dice.
hidden roaming charges. It's the problem when you leave Brexit, you start getting extra charges in your mind.
Yeah, it could be a problem here. Roll a 6-sided dice once for each surviving Space Marine. On a 1 or 2, that Space Marine is wounded.
Ooh.
So you're going to roll for your boss man
Roll
first?
for the boss man.
It's okay. Roll first, stick around with the codes.
You want me to do it? Or
you can do
with
it.
With the codes. Oh!
He takes a wound, so he's down to 2 wounds.
If he does die with the codes get left wherever he
dies.
his feet are.
Yeah.
Man!
You're deliberately rolling badly on my fighters.
Sorry.
I see how it goes.
Sorry.
Fine.
Pete's dice are shit, even in cooperative games.
Even when someone else rolls them. Yeah. So that's the end of that round again, because, well, not quite the end, but that's the end of our activation and the cultist activation, because they don't do anything else, it's just the hidden mining charges. So again, we then have to place any dead cultists at spare spots.
Yeah.
So I guess 1 would appear here.
Yeah, and I need to check what happens if there's no spare spots. So when you've used all available spots, you basically start again. It doesn't say you use the tiles at this point, so I think you just keep going around and put them on the edge hexes. So you didn't actually have to start with that one.
No.
You might have been better starting over here and putting one here.
Yeah, possibly, but it's. I think it's largely irrelevant, but I guess we'll find out as we play.
I would have done that. Bad strategy, you see. This is why it doesn't win.
Well, you knocked that on from 20 down to 14.
That is a problem with this game for clumsy oafs.
So we should be on 17 now, I think.
I think we are now down to 17.
There we go. So we're down to 17.
I need just a crayon.
We do.
Just to draw on the desk.
We do, yeah. But or a little turny dial.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, there we go. So we're on to round 17 now. So I'll go first then with brother Ghislaine. And he's going to go 1, 2, and then he's going to kill this one here using his ability.
Nice.
Because he's wounded already.
But that ability wouldn't take the champion out straight away.
I don't think so, because the champion card says when the champion would be slayed, place a wound counter next to them instead.
Right. So
Ghislaine's card just says once during each of his activations when making a move action, Ghislaine can move into a tile that contains a single Chaos Cultist, and if he does that, Chaos Cultist is slain. So just assume that situation he would just get a wound.
Well, still pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. So he's moved 2 to there, and he's killed that person as a result of that, and that's not one of his actions. He can just move into a tile and do that. Then he might as well shoot at this blokey here. Shoot him to pieces.
Okay.
Over to you next.
So I'm going to go there. I'm going to try and shoot these 2. So I've killed one of those.
Kill one of those guys off. But you can now use your free action to take another shot at him.
Yeah, I was thinking, I could use my free action to get you closer, but I can't because you can't move one
I'm
square.
in the way. Yeah, that's true. So you might as well use it and blow his head off.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Do that. I missed.
He's failed. Rubbish.
He's missed.
And then I'll move back to brother Sikaran, who's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. So next turn he'll be able to disarm the Doomsday device.
So we basically we need to lock that thing down and then peg it back this way.
You do, yes.
Yeah.
So those are the 3 Marines activated, and now it's over to the cultists.
It's looking a bit more threatening.
What are they going to do? Fire Frenzy. Oh dear. Each Chaos Cultist makes 2 attack actions.
Okay, well that's not too bad.
Well, it's worse because he's the specialist.
Oh, okay.
Now the specialist has a special ability which is frag grenades. When the specialist makes an attack action, target all Space Marines on the same tile.
So
he's going to effectively hit both of us twice.
Okay. Shall I roll the first?
You can roll the 2 for your guy first,
okay.
I think.
2 for my guy.
Oh, that's 1 hit. He's 5 plus. So he takes a wound, and then I'm going to roll 2 for my guy. Oh, he takes 1 as well, which means he's down to 2 wounds.
Okay,
he's taken 2 wounds, rather. He's down to 1.
Can't do that yet.
So that's the end of that round, and now we have to re-summon some of the cultists.
Yes.
So
I definitely
one's going to appear there.
Oh yeah,
because we didn't block it off.
No.
I don't know if he wants to really be there.
No,
though.
that's true. Yeah,
It's kind of I'm here.
Jam.
Oh God, I've
Jam.
made some horrible mistakes.
Yeah.
And then we have to find. There are no other empty spots because this whole area over here is all sort of
loopy. Isn't it?
Yeah, it all sort of loops together. So we've just got to find somewhere. We'll put one over here, and I think we'll put this guy over here.
No, they have to be clockwise round.
Oh, yes, good point. So he'll go over there. Okay, so there we are. So we're down to round 16.
Oh.
Still feels like we're going to do all right here.
Yeah, I think I'll activate first and try and jam this one, and then you can move him onto there to shut it down.
You can do, yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to try and do that with my first activation.
So he's going to shoot this guy here, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, he misses one.
I will heal the guy with 2 wounds.
Oh, okay. So Brother Ghislaine takes one of his wound counters off.
Healing.
Okay.
And I'll try and shoot again. 6!
Oh, so he blows this poor little man away.
Dead, and I'll then use my action to allow you to move onto that. My final activation, I'm going to shoot.
Just going to try and blow this bloke away now.
And, no! It's a bad one.
He's a terrible shot.
Yeah.
He's not a very good shot, this bloke.
No, it wouldn't have been any good. Anyway.
I haven't used any of my special cards yet, I realise, and I possibly should use one to stop that grenade launcher guy shooting just now, but yeah, it's a bit late for that. So I shall move on to Brother Sakarian.
It's just like playing Warhammer Underworld. Oh, I had a card, would have been useful there.
Oh, that would have been great. So Brother Sakarian's going to activate, and he's going to place the code for 1. Beep boop. Boop boop. And then, the problem now is... Actually, I should be right. I'm just going to go 1, 2 to there.
Well, now you can't shoot this cultist.
No, that's fine. And then Ghislaine's just going to go 1, 2 and smash his face in.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. There we
you
go.
Can't use your third action because you can't move back.
No, I can't, but I
think that's...
It was a guaranteed smash his face in moment, so that was all right.
I think we needed to do that because if we got another attack action...
Getting out might be more tricky. Getting there was easy.
Did you lock this?
No, I didn't. I completely forgot.
Right, do you want to go back and do you want to do that?
Yes, you know what, actually, I will.
Because you could do both.
Ghislaine's just going to lock that, and then he's going to go 1, 2, and club his face in, so it still worked out fine. So now we go on to the Chaos Cultists, and they get ambushed. Remove the Chaos Cultist that is furthest from any surviving Space Marine from the battlefield, and place it adjacent to a surviving Space Marine. That Chaos Cultist makes 1 attack action.
So this one?
Yeah.
Adjacent.
It's going to have to be here or here.
I'll put it here, I think.
Okay, and then he makes an attack action against one of these two. So
I think we can pick.
Yeah.
I
think Sikaran's the least useful, to be honest. Okay. So I'll take the hit on Sikaran, and I shall shoot with the cultist. He misses. Because they suck. And that's that. So again, we have to place cultists on the field of battle. They can't go there because that's a special hex.
Yeah.
Can't go there because there's Space Marine on it. I think in the interests of appeasing my OCD, I feel like we need to put 1 there and then 1 there. So we've got 2 on each hex.
Oh, fair enough.
Then we move down to 15, and now we've just got to leg it, haven't we?
I think we can do this.
I think we can do this in the next 2 rounds. I think we
can do.
Depends on what the cultists get.
Yeah.
So shall I go first?
Yeah.
And I might as well shoot at him with Sikaran. Now, Sikaran's ability is when a Space Marine, including himself, makes an attack roll. If he has line of sight to the target and the result is a 1 2, I can re-roll the dice. So basically 3+ to hit, re-roll 1s and 2s. Wow. Even I shouldn't be able to miss this.
Double 1.
So we hit him. So he gets shot to pieces, and then he'll go 1 2 to there.
Okay.
So over to you and your big boss man.
Okay, well, I'm just going to keep running, I guess. I don't know why I rolled the dice.
3+. I can run.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I could shoot down there.
You could shoot one of these blokes because there's no range in this game. It's just line of sight. It's basically you have to go down a corridor. You can't touch the edges if you draw a straight line.
I see. If I go this way, which is where I need to go, they'll still be able to shoot me.
That's true.
So I might as well shoot them.
You might as well have a pot shot at one of those guys. Yeah. So it's your free action.
Yeah.
Zap.
5.
It hits him.
Gets rid of I can't take out the specialist.
You can't take out the specialist, no, because it's always the cheap guys that die first. So that's your 4, and then we move on to Ghislaine. He's going to go 1 2 3 to there.
Ooh, okay.
So it's over to the cultists again. And they get Tide of Traitors. Each Chaos Cultist makes 2 move actions.
Ooh.
So they're going to go 1 2 to there. 1 2.
Now they're closing in. Don't think it's going to be enough, though.
And at the end of the round, cultists come back.
Okay, should we have 1 over there and 1 up there?
1 there and 1 there. Yep. Just try and keep us a bit safer. So now we're down to round 14. And it's back to me first, I guess. Sickeran's going to go 1, 2 to there, and he's going to shoot at this guy. And he does get the reroll. Doesn't need it.
6.
Takes him out. Pop. Pops his head.
Okay.
Over to the big boss man.
Do you mind if I just run away?
You could just leg it, can't you, at this point?
1, 2, 3. Oh, I'll have to go to there then.
Yes, and then use your special extra move action.
Move I was going to give it to you, but I don't really want to stand in the trap, so...
Makes sense?
Yeah.
And then Brother Ghislaine's going to go 1 to there, fall on his face and die. 2 to there, and he's going to shoot at the other guy down here. And he also gets the reroll from Brother Sickeran.
Oh, wow, okay. Oh, that's...
Which he does need. Sickeran's no, shoot the man. Oh, I see. Shoot the man.
Oh, that man.
Pop. And he gets popped too. So that's the end of the Space Marines round. And we're on to the cultists again. Howling Advance. Ooh. Each Chaos Cultist makes 1 move action and then 1 attack action. That doesn't really make too much odds because he'll move to there and they'll move to there and they'll move up 1 there. No one can see us to shoot at us in the first place, so we're okay.
I feel like it needs a rule where if they can't make attack action, they move closer.
It kind of feels like that, doesn't it? And then we go to round 13. It's someone there, it doesn't matter because we then just both leg it onto the escape pod.
Yeah.
We go boop, 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 and that's pretty much it. We're done.
As we did make a mistake.
What's that?
Well, when we were over here, this is a pitfall tile.
Oh.
And the first time around, it makes a move action on a pitfall tile. The move action has no effect. So he should have lost a move action.
Might have slowed us down a little bit.
So we did make a mistake there.
Not sure that would have overall made too much of a difference. So there we go. We have stopped the Doomsday countdown.
Doomsday countdown.
In record time. In about 16, we were down to about 15 or 16, something like that. So
a little bit like 13, I think we were down to. But seems, I mean, I enjoyed that. It doesn't seem that hard.
Not very hard, no.
So I don't know whether just we got lucky with the setup.
It's hard to say if it was just the boards, whether the cards, what it was there. I do like the very cinematic sort of Marines just walking around, popping heads left and right as they walk along, as a real Marine would, just barely even registering a cultist, just bang and walking on. Yeah.
So that's it. We're going to do a little wash-up video, which will hopefully follow on straight after this one. Just tell you what we think of it, but I hope you enjoyed that. It's good fun, sort of light entertainment, really.
Yeah.
Roll some dice and win. It's quite nice.
I do like that.
Yeah,
and we both won. Hooray!
Hooray!
So we'll see you soon. Maybe back trying to stop another Doomsday countdown.
Yes.